Yo, what's up? Today we'll be reacting to chapter 264 of Omniscient Reader, Sky Breaking Sword Saint 5. Yeah, so we're in the first Mirim, and yeah, I guess we're trying to learn some martial arts. Nowadays we use this. Oh yeah, but they don't learn martial arts the typical way, right? Yeah, they have the iPod shuffles. Heaven, Earth, Ice, Spirit Sword, Martial Arts Principles Set. What is that? It's a fad among young masters these days. It's a famed item that is said to turn anyone into a first-rate master if they listen to it 1,000 times? Bro, who has the time for that? Did you not see those young people walking around wearing earphones on your way here? That's crazy, bro. So you're telling me if I listen to some like UFC fight commentary 1,000 times, I'll become a grandmaster? Come to think of it, this sort of stuff was at its peak popularity in the first Mirim during this time. Things like stimulating the subconscious. Man. Bro, people be listening to that shit on like 4 times speed. Oi, young miss. Don't mess with those if you aren't buying, they're expensive. Did he call Jang Hayoung a miss? You can really become a master with these kinds of things? I don't know. Do you not see the reviews here? Bro. They have click farms, dude. They bought those reviews. Then how much is this in total? If anyone could become a master by listening to that garbage, then the first Mirim would never have been destroyed. Damn, bro. Roasting. Jung Hyuk. Don't tell me he bought. But there's no. Jung Hyuk would not be the type to buy CDs, dude. The fall of the first Mirim that Yu Jung Hyuk mentioned was a scenario that hadn't even happened yet. The tragedy that would occur in a few more years, according to the original novel. Damn. So maybe that's the reason they get folded, bro. Because like no one is actually a martial arts master. Of course, for a man who witnessed everything in the previous turn, the upcoming future would also be a past to him. Stop wasting time for no reason. You of all people should know that you can't become stronger with that trash. I was just letting the group take a look around. We're not here for a leisurely tour. Did you forget? What did he buy? What is that, a dumpling? Dude, Jung Hyuk is the biggest underrated dude. As of now, a total of 3 hidden pieces can be found in the first Mirim. Dude, I cannot take you serious if you're eating dumplings, bro. Okay, we got a martial arts book. A sword. Looks pretty clean. And the Demon Soul Pill. Alright, those are like Sukuna's fingers from JJK. You eat them and you become a demon. Hahaha. The Annihilation Emperor Martial Arts book. The sword, the pill. To think there would still be someone searching for those things. Oh, interesting. So they're not taken in by anyone yet. They're not possessed. Wake up, they're literally just legends. They completely disappeared back in the days of the old Mirim. Damn, I'm hitting the same pose as Dokja right now. First of all, even if you obtain the Demon Soul Pill of the Blood Demonic Sect, its usefulness is limited. You might be able to absorb it, but the others and I could fall into key deviation if we eat it incorrectly. So low-key, dude, it is kind of like Sukuna's fingers from Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, every time one of them's eaten, Yuji kind of goes crazy. The Annihilation Emperor Martial Arts book is very difficult to obtain. We could get it if we wanted to, but we can't stay here long. See, Dokja knows the future, so he knows it can be obtained. Jung Hyuk has probably obtained it in a past life, so he knows. And this guy is like, wait, are you just ignoring me? Like, what are these tourists doing? Lastly, the sword. I'm assuming you're trying to obtain it because your sword broke. But have you forgotten there's a weapon that's easier to obtain and performs just as well? Do you really intend to go there? Yes. This time the power of the sky-breaking sword saint is essential. Okay, the sky-breaking sword saint, that's Jang Hayoung's mentor. So Dokja wants to go see the mentor, but Jang Hayoung, I guess, is a bit hesitant. You want to see him? That's right. Oh, that's enough. Give them back to me. To think there would be fellows who want to stick to the old ways. I'm surprised. Interesting. So I guess the Sword Saint is maybe a relic of the old Miram. Like, the Sword Saint's probably an old school kind of master. It wouldn't be bad to experience the change of times yourselves. I wish you luck in your tough journey. Damn, yo, he looks like an old head, but he's like... I guess he's, yeah, telling them to move on. Just interesting. What the hell did he mean by that? Department head, you said you liked the old Miram, correct? Huh? Well, that's right. You're in luck. The person we're visiting right now is the only one in this Miram who adheres to the old training methods. Interesting. Okay, so this is like a newer gen Miram, and I guess there's only a few people that are really about that life. Damn, yo, that's a beautiful ass tree. Cherry blossom. That is a cherry blossom, I think, yeah. Sky Breaking Sword School. I'm excited to see who this master is. Like, how raw do you have to be to scare Jang Hayoung? Recruiting disciples at all times. Okay, so they probably have no disciples. It's probably too brutal. This is as far as I'll go. He really doesn't... Oh, it's a female. He really doesn't want to meet her, huh? Damn, bro, this place is kind of a wreck. This place is somewhat shabby. Masters in seclusion usually tend to stay in shabby places. That is true. That is the stereotype. Now that I think about it, Jang Hayoung obtained the immortal body of the sky-breaking sword saint through the wall. The immortal body, bro. She's not the sort to teach martial arts to anyone, so how did that even happen? Sky-breaking sword saint, are you there? We came here because we need your help. Now, you said disciples were welcome on the sign. I'll take that as your sign to enter. You better get bodied. Oh? Oh, thought it was it's just a dog. The dog kind of looks like human a little bit, though, right? She's raising a dog. Could that be the sky-breaking sword saint? Imagine. Black fur with reddish-brown eyes. Dude, imagine the dog being the teacher. The watchdog that guarded the desolate manor whilst lying down, elegantly like a human. Yeah, it did. And it's wearing clothes, too. Wait, what? The dog is a disciple? You gotta be kidding me. Bro, how did she train a dog? So don't tell me the dog... Oh, man. I really want to see if the dog knows martial arts now. Oh, I need a bite too. Of the dumpling or of Yeah, I felt like this chapter was pretty funny. I like how ORV kind of straddles like humor and then tense moments pretty well. It's not always just like too dark or too funny. Like obviously right now it's kind of a lull in between like I guess two arcs because we had like the Demon Duke Revolution thing going on, and I guess we'll have the Demon King selection at some point. So this is like a nice little training arc. But yeah, I mean, it's so interesting how Jung Hyuk is like kind of afraid. Like I don't think we've ever seen him be afraid of someone else before, and he was like in a tree, scared to enter, right? Like that's pretty funny to me. And I also wonder like who's gonna have the biggest boost, Jang Hayoung or Yu Jung Hyuk? Because I low-key think Jang Hayoung is gonna get nasty in this arc, which will be cool. And then let's see like who's stronger between Jang Hayoung or like Jung Hee-won. Bro, I think Jung Hee-won would be so nasty in the Demon King selection thing, right? Because like she should be able to body demons. So, but yeah, good chapter. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.